This video is called Turn Pressure into Pleasure. I get nervous, you get nervous, everyone gets nervous. But the difference between the most successful athletes is they turn this nervousness, that anxiety, into an advantage. But let's first talk about why we get nervous. It relates to our fears. We're afraid of looking foolish or making mistakes. And what happens is this creates all this energy in our bodies. It relates to the fight or flight response. 40,000 years ago, when we were hunters and gatherers, we were afraid of dying. And because we were afraid of dying, we got this surge of energy. We got this surge of hormones like epinephrine, norepinephrine, and adrenaline, and they made us run faster, think faster, jump higher. It made us survive in a hostile world. Well, now we're not afraid of dying, we're afraid of making mistakes. And that fear of looking foolish creates this surge of energy. But here's how you turn pressure into pleasure. You have to label these emotions in the right way. And when you label these emotions in the right way, you channel them in the right direction. So if you label this energy force as a positive, it will make you jump higher, make you run faster. But if you label it as a negative, like, uh-oh, I feel nervous, I'm going to choke, then you're more likely to choke. But the most successful athletes label it as a positive. And once they label it as a positive, that's how they succeed in pressure-packed situations. For example, Michael Johnson in 1996 at the Olympic Games in Atlanta says, I love pressure. I love that feeling of anxiety. It makes me run faster. And he won 2 golds there. So he labeled it and he turned pressure into pleasure. Another example is Brandt Snedeker on the PGA Tour. He told me that he loves the opportunity of getting up and down. When he misses a green, he loves the opportunity of chipping it up and making the putt. That's called getting up and down. So he has turned pressure into pleasure. He sees this pressure as an opportunity. What most amateurs do, what most unsuccessful people do, is that they turn pleasure into pressure. So instead of enjoying the day on the golf course, now they think, oh, I'm going to shoot a bad score if I miss the green, and what are my friends going to think? And all of a sudden they get nervous and their muscles tighten up, and that's when they have a bad day. But the successful people, what they do is they always enjoy the moment. They turn pressure into pleasure. They see it as an advantage. They see it as an opportunity. So next time you feel pressure, you have to tell yourself, I love that feeling of my throat tingling and my ears tingling, or however you feel anxiety, because everyone's a little bit different, or your heart pounding. But you have to say, I love that feeling. This is an opportunity for me to show off my skills. And when you label it as a positive, that's how you channel it in the right direction. So it can make you play better, it can make you think better, it can make you concentrate better. But you must channel it. You must turn pressure into pleasure.